Hi, my name is Rick. I'm a compulsive overeater. I want to read out of the book Living Sober, page 6. Although we realize that alcoholism is a permanent, irreversible condition, our experience has taught us to make no long-term promises about staying sober. We have found it more realistic and more successful to say, I am not taking a drink just for today. Even if we drank yesterday, we can plan not to drink today. We may drink tomorrow. Who knows whether we will even be alive then? But for this 24 hours, we decide not to drink. No matter what the temptation or provocation, we determine to go to any extremes necessary to avoid a drink today. Our friends and families are understandably weary of hearing us vow, "This time I really mean it," only to see us lurch home loaded. So we do not promise them or even each other not to drink. Each of us promises only herself or himself. That is, after all, it is, after all, our own health and life at stake. We, not our family or friends, have to take the necessary steps to stay well. If the desire to drink is really strong, we may chop the 24 hours down into smaller parts. We decide not to drink for, say, at least 1 hour. We can endure the temporary discomfort of not drinking for just 1 more hour, then 1 more, and so on. Many of us began our recovery in just this way. In fact, every recovery from alcoholism began with 1 sober hour. One version of this is simply postponing the next drink. I also want to read out of As Bill Sees It. I started getting a lot smarter when I realized there's an index, and I look up "24-hour living." I'm only going to read one of them. There's a bunch of them in here. Page 11. About this slip business, I would not be too discouraged. I think you are suffering a great deal from needless guilt. For some reason or other, the Lord has laid out tougher paths for some of us, and I guess you are treading one of them. God is not asking us to be successful. He is only asking us to try to be. That you are surely doing and have been doing. So I would not stay away from AA through any feeling of discouragement or shame. It's just the place you should be. Why don't you try just as a member? You don't have to carry the whole AA on your back, you know. It's not always the quantity of good things that you do, it's also the quality that counts. Above all, take it 1 day at a time. It's a letter that Bill Wilson wrote in 1958. I hope that God blesses you in your program. God has done wonderful things in my life. I haven't found it necessary to have an eating binge for just a little under 5 years, 58 months. For that, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you.